Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Monday the 27th of March. Again, outside in the gardens, in the beauty of nature, but with the noise of the suburbs all around us, which fits in with today's reading. Because with Robert Murray McShane, we're reading through John's Gospel. Today we read chapter 17, Jesus praying for his disciples. And in the midst of the prayers, he recognizes that they're going to be challenged. He says, praise to God, I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. So he's saying that we have his word, which is what we build our lives on, and we'll be different from everybody around us. And he continues, my prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. And so Jesus has put us where we are. And as I was sitting here waiting to start, waiting for the cars to go, people walking past talking, I want silence, and suddenly realized, no, Jesus said they're in the world, don't take them out of the world. And so the noise of the world around is quite opposite for this, because God knows where we are. And it's not only physical noise, but there's so many distractions, so many problems, so many issues, and one can't read the newspapers or watch the news and not be mildly distressed and concerned about where we are. And many people end up getting quite depressed about the state of the world. And we kind of think, if only I wasn't here, if only things were better. But Jesus recognized this is not going to be a wonderful place, which is why he prays, protect us from the evil one, because that's who's going to be running rampant through the world. And you look around and you see what's happening to the environment. You see societies at war, collapsing, corruption, theft, all of those issues. You just see the devil at play, and Jesus knew that. He says, protect my people from him, but leave them in the world. So God wants us to be here in the midst of this world, in the midst of the mess, because we have to be here to be the light. God wants salt in the world, and that's us. And he left us so that we can make disciples, that we can share the good news of what he has done and what he is and where our hope is. That's what we're here for. And Jesus continues praying, and for us specifically, he says, my prayer is not for them alone, praying for his disciples who are gathered around him. He says, I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message, that all of them may be one. So Jesus is praying for us because we believe in him through the message of his disciples, of those apostles around the table that he was praying with and praying for. So Jesus knew that this story would continue. We'd become part of it, and we are part of his prayer. So as we sit and pass our lives in a noisy, complicated, confusing, sometimes depressing world, we recognize Jesus prayed not that we'd be taken out, but that we be protected, and he challenges us to be light in the darkness. So may you be encouraged, strengthened, and blessed as you do this.